For teachers for kids, 이아론 선생님. Let's 초반을 맡아주신 김현숙 선생님. 김학반과 총 한글학교를 진행하였습니다. 네, 그러면 한글학교 그리고 한글학교 매주 every Saturday we have these beautiful ladies who prepare some snacks for us. So let's 자, 그러면 지금 모든 그룹 everyone will sing our song, two songs in Korean. So let's come out to the
척척 척척 변다리가 적은 중둥이로 척척 갑자기를 개고 밖으로 나오려고 척척 강아리는 아주 작은데도 쿵짝 힘으로 척척척
Learning Korean very short time and she can read very good, right? And then next, Sarah, she will read Korean.
This is Am I Small or 제가 작나요? 이것은 타미야예요. 맞아요. 정말이에요. 타미야는 여전히 아주 적어요. 제가요? 작다고요? 제가 적나요? 적냐고? 네가? 너는 조그마한 것들보다 더 작아. 너는 아주 조그만해. 제가 아주 조그만하다고요? 아주 조그만하냐고? 네가? 너는 조그만해. 제가 조그만해 하다고요? 조그만해 하냐고? 네가? 너는 지방을 많이 해. 제가 콩다고요? 콩냐고? 네가? 너는 콩지해. 제가 콩지하다고요? 콩지하냐고? 네가? 너는 커다래. 제가 커다라고요? 커다랗고 네가? 너는 거대해.
다음은 스테파니 나와서 코리안 스피치 하겠습니다. 네, 박수로 환영해 주세요.
안녕하세요. 키스톤 한국어 어학과 왕과 교사들은 훈련합니다. 우리는 한국과 문화를 영영해왔습니다. 우리는 김밥, 비빔밥, 김치 등을 요했습니다. 우리는 노래와 춤을 배웠고 했습니다. 감사합니다. 소니 선생님. 감사합니다. 김 선생님. 감사합니다. 에런 선생님. 감사합니다. 니치 John Kim Boksa. Keystone Korean Language School and its teachers are wonderful. We have experienced Korea and its culture. We have eaten kimbap, bibimbap, kimchi, and so much more. We've learned songs and dances and played games. Thank you, Teacher Sunny. Thank you, Teacher Kim. Thank you, Teacher Aaron. Thank you, Pastor Kim. Thank you.
다음은 안젤라 나와서 한국어를 공부하기 위해서 한국을 방문을 했는데요. 그 경험을 잠깐 얘기하는 시간을 갖도록 하겠습니다.
안녕하세요, 여러분. 저는 안젤라입니다. Hello everyone, my name is Angela. I don't speak very well in Korean, so I'm not going to do it. But I was introduced to the Korean culture and language through music. My daughter introduced me to South Korean band BTS, and I totally fell for them, and then lots of other groups. And then I started watching Korean dramas, and it was trouble for me after that. So I really wanted to learn more about the language so that I can listen to the music and watch the videos without subtitles. And same for the dramas, to be able to watch them without subtitles. So my daughter, really the one who introduced me to BTS, she really wanted to go to Korea. So we took her to Los Angeles, to Koreatown, because it's the largest Koreatown in our country. And also my other daughter lives there as well. But that wasn't enough for her. We were excited to drive around through Koreatown and see Hangul on billboards and on buildings, but they didn't have the green buses that she sees in the Korean dramas. So it just wasn't enough. So we went there to Koreatown last year in November. BTS was going to have their concert there in May, so we went back in May to watch them on Saturday. And then Sunday morning, the girls woke up and said, you know, they're still in town, we're still in town, we should go again. So they twisted my arm just a little bit and we went again on Sunday and watched them perform. Then that was in May, and come June, Sydney was leaving for Pennsylvania for ballet intensive, and she told me that she wasn't really going to call me while she was there and to not bother her. So I realized, well, it would just be Bailey and me in the house. My husband travels a lot, so I thought it would just be the two of us, and we're the ones that really want to go to South Korea. So we left, and we spent the entire summer in South Korea. So we went to Seoul. We found a Hangul Hakgyo there called Rolling Korea, and we studied the language for 6 weeks. And then the rest of our family came and joined us for the last 2 weeks of the trip. So during that time, we studied every day. We went to school. I think I studied a lot more than my 12-year-old. But it was such a wonderful environment there. Our school was in Hongdae, and we lived in Yongsinhae, and so we would take the subway to school every day. And I did that on purpose so that we would be forced to use the metro system and to really get to hear and kind of go about our daily lives as if we were truly locals. And also, Yongshine is an area that doesn't have a ton of English speakers, so that would force us to practice using the language when we go to eat. If we're going to eat, we're going to have to say things in Korean. And same with at school, they would go to lunch with us on Mondays, and they would take us to restaurants where the menu was only in Korean, and there were no pictures. So you really had to start to practice what the foods were and what's in them and so on. And then we also had a lot of time to go to, I guess, touristy things, and they would do some of that with us as well, and we would do some on our own. But one of the wonderful things that we did experience were people from not only Korean culture, but also from all over the world that came to also learn language. So we made friends from France and Japan and Denmark and Dubai and Singapore, just from everywhere, and we're still in touch with them today. And as a matter of fact, when I just went to Los Angeles a couple weeks ago, I was able to meet up with one of my friends that I met in Korea as well over there. So it was a great experience, and I think for my 12-year-old, she was able to gain a sense of independence. Because here we live in a suburb. If she wants to go hang out with her friends, I kind of have to drive her there for play dates. But while in South Korea, she and I both were very comfortable for her to just, hey mom, I'm going out with my friends, and just go. She had her apps, and she was able to see how to get there and take the transit, bus, subway, and they even took a cab once. And she was much more comfortable speaking than I was, so she would be able to go and travel with her friends and meet them places. And even when the rest of our family arrived, she would take Sydney with her, she would take our older sister with her, and they would just go all over the place. So it was a great experience, and I can't wait to go back next time.
자, 다음은 머리에 나와서 방탄소년단 노래 듣고 싶나요? 네,
나는 나 삶에 단식된 햇빛 이르시 자리 꿈들이 잡힘 모르겠어 이 깜짝이 뭔지 혹시 여기는 꿈속인 건지 꿈은 사각이 뚫으신 기도 여기 보면서 아프리오리 수백 메타까지 행복해져 정말 내 점점 점점해져 자기 멀어서 파도가도야 겁나서 슬픈 너무로 서른해지는 기고 사로
next. Do you know Korean national anthem? Anyone? Anyone? Yeah? Can you tell me? Name. You have to tell me name.
Name of the song.
This time, this Korean national anthem is called 애국가, and team will come out and show us the magic show for us. 자, 다음은 멜리사 나와서 한국어 시를 들려드리도록 하겠습니다. 시 이름은 정지용 시인의 향수입니다.
안녕하세요. 내 이름은 멜리사입니다. 저는 시를 읽고 싶습니다. The poem I'm going to be reading today is by Jung Ji-young. It's called Hangsu. He was alive from Ilcheongu Baekho to Ilcheongu Baekho-shi. So, for non-Korean speakers, that's 1905 to 1950. So, Du Bu Kuju Ju Igor Geo. Sorry, I read really slow in Korean, so I apologize. You guys won't be here for years, I promise. I'm not reading the whole poem. You guys would be here for 5 years. So I'm going to read the first 2 verses of the poem. 넓은 벌 동쪽 구토로 요시야기 지절되는 실개천이 휘돌아 나가고 오로백이 황소가 해수이 군빛 게으른 울음을 울은 곳 그곳이 참아 오는 돌 이질이야. 질화로에 제가 시고지면 비는 밭에 만바람 소리 말을 따라고 넓은 졸음에 구름 물구신 집에 개를 돌아고 이시는 곳 불꽃이 참아 봄에 둘 이치리야.
자, 그러면 이제 마지막, the last program is Ashley and Sydney will come out and show us dance. 여기까지 저희 발표회 순서는 다 마쳤고요. 자, 이렇게 한국어를 사랑하고 한국 문화를 이렇게 사랑하는 열정적인 한글학교 학생들에게 응원의 박수. 네, 이제 we have food over there, and then everyone we can enjoy a Christmas party here together, and we set up the cocoa bar, hot cocoa bar here, so everyone can enjoy. Yeah, thank you.
But if you switch the word around.